Hey guys, welcome to the shop. Today we're getting to work on an old Zephyr Airkooler fan. This is the model 9Z, and from what I can tell from the internet, it was around the 1940s or 1950s when it was made. It's all metal housing, but it's got, say, a bunch of busted up paint on it, as well as the power switch is broke. It does run, but it just needs a good TLC. We're gonna repaint it, clean it up, but first, let's take it all apart and see how it works. So it's got pretty basic cloth insulation covering the wiring. We'll take these two bolts out, get that motor out, give it a good little cleaning and check the wiring on it. I believe, so here is the original, kind of the cloth insulated wiring, and then we go to some actual old rubber wiring. And so I'm gonna say this has been replaced once, this electrical switch, but we'll get this actually soldered in there once we put it all back together and make sure it's nice and safe. Before we start on the motor, let's go to prepping this for paint. Here's where it gets exciting. We're not just gonna show you sandblasting metal. Oh no, we've rigged up a camera that's gonna take you inside this cabinet where you're gonna get to see the metal's point of view of being sandblasted. I'm not sure if this has ever been done before. Is it even gonna work? Of course, why else would I show it? This is a once in a lifetime opportunity and you get to experience it. Let's get started. Iris Cam, are you ready? Ready and waiting. Sandblasting commencing. 3, 2, 1. Totally worth it. So now we know what a flea feels like in a sandstorm. Pretty exhilarating, and the parts turned out beautifully. These here have been sandblasted, as well as we've put the primer on them, and now all that's left is paint and clear coat. But here, let me not just talk about it, let me show you. Just one sec. Ta-da! So, what do you think? What do you think? Pretty sweet, huh? You know it would go good with a cool paint job like this? Some super shiny metal. What we got here is some soapy water and some metal that needs shining. We're gonna clean it up, followed by my friend Mr. Barkeeper. Very good on pots and pans. We're gonna see how good it does on fans. So, let's start with the soapy water. And there it is. Polished. Looking at the cord overall, it is looking good, except for a spot that was inside the fan and was rubbing against the wall while it was running. So we're just going to snip that off. And let's bring in the patient. I haven't quite decided if he is like the Martian off of Bugs Bunny or if he's like a futuristic Pixar lamp. Either way, I like it. Back to the wires. Let's give it a test before we put it all back in. Lovely. See how quiet that motor is? That is a beautiful thing. Now let's put it back together. All right, motor in. Next step, the fan and the grill. Look at this. Say the original one had an emblem around that, but I kind of like just that geometric shape of the wires coming together like that. So we're gonna leave it. So let's put the rest of this dude together. Are you ready to see it in all its glory? Let's plug it in. Whoop. Here we go. I think we have an alignment issue. That can be fixed. Third time's the charm. Fourth time's the charm. There she be. What? You stayed for the after party? You really are a super fan. Now, if you want to be a super cool fan like this one, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you on the next one.